We want Biafra and nothing less. Restructuring campaigners should think again. IPOB, welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The group also said it has nothing to say about the visit of some Igbo leaders to Aso Villa to beg President Muhammad Buhari for the unconditional release of its leader. Now the news in detail. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB said all supporters of its leader Nnamdi Kanu will be happy when he eventually regains freedom from the Department of State Services that had detained him since June. The group also said it has nothing to say about the visit of some Igbo leaders to Aso Villa to beg President Muhammad Buhari for the unconditional release of its leader. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB revealed these things through its spokesman, Emma Powerful, during an interview with Vanguard on Saturday. We do not have any position on that. We are waiting for the unconditional release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he committed nothing to deserve his current ordeals and inhumane treatment. The indigenous people of Biafra IPOB members, indeed Biafrans and friends of Biafra will be happy and thank our God, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, when Nnamdi Kanu regains his freedom. Speaking on some people still enforcing sit at home, Powerful said we have issued warnings to those enforcing sit at home and also warn those attacking and snatching vehicles from our people in the name of unknown gunmen. IPOB will never allow them have breathing space to humiliate and intimidate our people because the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB is a peaceful movement and our sole purpose is to achieve Biafra freedom and not intimidate our people. We know that the Department of State Services DSS is the one creating different groups to demonize IPOB, but they do not know how IPOB movement is structured. For 100 years to come, IPOB will remain a puzzle to them. Those creating different Facebook accounts distracting IPOB leadership do not know how IPOB operates and should not think that they can destroy the movement or the leadership. Monday sit-at-homes have been suspended long ago. The suspension was based on compelling need not to compound the woes of our people. When asked whether the group will relinquish its agitation for Biafra if the Nigerian government decides to restructure Nigeria, he said, Nigerian government must bear one thing in mind. IPOB is not fighting for restructuring. We are not against restructuring, but our demand is not restructuring. Our demand is the restoration of Biafra state. All we need is a date for a referendum to decide whether or not we want to continue with this forced marriage. Those who think Nigeria is ready for restructuring may have to think again. Those benefiting from the current lopsidedness have made restructuring impossible. They are unlikely to hear the clamor for restructuring. But for us, the only thing that can make us slow down a little is the government giving us a date for a referendum. Restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra is a divine mandate. Our eternal leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, told them to restructure Nigeria. They said no and killed millions of Biafra in the war. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the indigenous people of Biafra did not come on board to demand restructuring. We are for total freedom and independence. The indigenous people of Biafra spokesman also spoke on the Anambra governorship election where the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, Prof. Chukwuma Soludo, emerged the winner. What happened in Anambra State during governorship elections is what to call masterstrokes to those evil politicians who wanted to take over Anambra State's government house by all means. By the time we frustrated their evil plot, they did not have time again to apply Plan B. If we did not suspend that 5-day sit-at-home, the desperados who wanted to enslave Anambra people at all costs would have taken over the state, Emma Powerful added. Okay, what are these people saying? They are saying the time they were asking for restructuring has come and gone. Has said anything have a time phase? These people have said since it has gotten to this point, we don't even want to listen to you people. And this is what my fear is. Them saying they don't care. them saying whatever you want to do what we want is what we want. And you know, the Nigerian government under this, I keep saying, and I keep asking, why is it that under this particular administration it is being referred to as a regime, when we clearly know that we are in a democratic state? People still unconsciously, because the person sitting there is someone who can be likened to a dictator. Yes, someone who can be likened to a dictator. He's not a Democrat. He's not a Democrat at all. If he is, I tell you, there are some certain steps he would have taken, and these people would not have come out to say this. Sincerely. Sincerely, if you really want the country to be together, knowing that this country, it is not your own. Yes, the notion behind it is these people, they feel they're entitled to this country, that this country is their own. Any small thing, they will say, oh, the North region, this particular region. And I'm saying, what is going on? And this thing is not, Nigeria is not a family, it's not a family property where you say, okay, it is my people and my people alone. No. Now, these people, you have kept marginalizing them, and you kept oppressing them and kept intimidating them. And of course, earlier, this was earlier before the raid on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu House, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. The raid on his house and other things follow suit, and his abduction. Maybe, just maybe, if you have reached out to those people about restructuring, the government is not even talking. They are just asking questions. The government is not really saying anything. It is not like the government is ready for that restructuring. Of course, what they say is right, because people who are benefiting so much, who think that they are going to live forever and ever to enjoy whatever they are amassing for themselves, they are not going to allow the federal government to think towards that direction. They will kick against you to everything they have. These particular people have also come out and make people know that they are not the one committing violence. They did not do anything wrong. They keep saying it, that how can we come out? We say we are going to protect our people, and then we turn against them. That no, they are not the ones involved. I tell you that they don't allow things to get cold. They do not allow things to get cold at all, at all. Like as it is happening, as you are getting it, they're giving you the answers for it immediately. So sincerely, this one, it is now hard though, very hard, because initially I thought maybe if Nigeria becomes a better place, maybe they have resigned the fact that, oh, this country cannot be better because we have tried and tried and tried, and yet we are still at the same point. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.